Hey there, my viewers. It is Team Rara here, host with the most. Hopefully everyone out there is doing awesome. Yes, I know that is Ms. famous catchphrase, but I think I can do a little better than that little dude, in my opinion. Now, I was gonna do this topic for a while now, okay? But I have other projects on this YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like predictions for the upcoming pay-per-views, reviews, preview matches, and all that mumbo jumbo. So if you want to check it, sorry, I got a little tongue-tied. If you want to check those other ones out, please check them out. I think I do the best that I can. So I want to do this right now, the best that I can. If I mess up during this, I'm sorry, okay? I'm going to wing it, okay? What I'm going to talk about is the women's division, okay? Now, if you're wondering why you want to talk about this, this is freaking boring. Maybe for you, but not for me. I like doing this kind of thing and all the good stuff. And before I continue this, I finally had the time to do this now because I'm all caught up with this other stuff, wrestling stuff. So check them out, the old ones I just did yesterday and day before. Now, let me get on with this. Now, the women's division came a long way, okay? It really has. Way before I was even born. So, I'm going to do the best that I can, like I said a few minutes ago. If I mess up, I'm sorry. Mae Young and famous Moolah pay the way for the current WWE superstars. Sorry, the women superstars, you know what I'm saying? So, they've been with the WWF a long time. Probably other companies. So, I think both of them won championships. I don't know who. I think Fabulous Moolah was the longest champion. And, that's I can remember because they were part of the Attitude Era. And when they were part of the Attitude Era, they did this comedy relief. I don't know if that really bothered them or not. They got paid regardless, but some things they did for WWE, it was very, very unnecessary. I was shaking my head. Like the time, I think Mae Young was, AK had a baby with Sexual Chocolate, Mark Henry. That was very stupid. Dumb. But I think anyone out there didn't give a darn about back then because it was great for TV and they were trying to beat out WCW Nitro in the ratings and they finally did. TV 14, they went a lot edgier, not like the way before that in the early 90s, and it went downhill, like these days. But, these days is a different story. They have no competition these days, Well, they got TNA or AK Global Force, but I don't think W is really worried about that company. So, that kind of make me mad, and then they had this ridiculous triangle with these current WWE superstars at the time with these ladies who, they are full time, but come on. I was shaking my head back then and say, really, WWE? You gotta have one of these ladies like Mae Young go through a table by the Deli Boys. I wonder if that really hurt. I'm assuming it did. I'm assuming she had a lot of arthritis after that. And then down the road, they both passed away. Rest in peace. I'm just gonna go briefly with her career, okay? I'm just gonna skip. Now, when I went to a house show with my brother, Mae Young they do a little tribute because certain wrestlers, when they did a lot for the company, they do a tribute. But if you're in a company for a short time, they just have a little. The day you're born and the day you pass away. They don't do a tribute because I don't know why. They just don't. Maybe because they're not in the W that long. But they should just do something. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's sad. Mae Young and Fan Muda, they both passed away. Not at the same time, but you know what I'm trying to say? Then after that, fast forwarding the Attitude Era. I know it's not in order. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. They had oh my gosh, Trish Stratus, Victoria. Well, Victoria was not really the Attitude Era. Trish Stratus and Lita. In my eyes, those are the hottest, popular ones in the Attitude Era. You know, well, you got Deborah McMichael, but she was not no freaking wrestler. You know, you had a lot of women wrestlers were garbage, in my opinion. You know, I know a lot of you guys think I'm full of crap, but that is legit. There are a lot of, I guess, jobbers for women. They were doing this bra and panty matches, and it was ridiculous. I know a lot of guys love that. I know I love it. I'm being honest. The only thing they did that for is for the viewership and trying to beat out WCW. I think it helped out. And look at WCW is not with us anymore. It's kind of sad, but things happen in the world today, you know. But thank God for the W Network. Thank God for old school DVDs and all that good stuff, you know. So they had Jackla. She did a great impact. Woman champion Sable. First, she was a manager of her husband, or actually, she was managing him. She was a woman champion. I mean, she was not the much. She was a great impact. China was, and hopefully one day she will be part of the Hall of Fame. I know a lot of people complaining that she should be in the Hall of Fame last year. People, you know why she's not in the Hall of Fame? Because she had a little beef with WWE. So it's gonna happen eventually, sooner or later. You got Beth Phoenix. I'm just gonna do a little fast forward. She won a lot of championships. Melina, Mickey James. The list goes on and on. The ladies I just mentioned are getting better and better. The ones I don't give a darn, like Kelly. Why did they give her the belt? I have no idea. Then it was woman champion for a long ass time. For some reason, McMahon changed it from women's division into the Divas division, and that was a very, very stupid move from my point of view. Even the belt was freaking ugly, disgusting. Say Jesus, it took forever to rehash the belt. Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. The women's belt back in the day, the early 90s. I forgot her name was off of my top of my head. She threw the women's belt in the garbage can in an episode of Nitro. And then after that, of course, that was a great moment. I mean, now it is. Back then, it was very disgusting, That was like, screw you, McMahon and company, you know what I'm saying? But if you look back at it, it's a part of the history, I know you guys think I'm stupid for saying this stuff, but I'm trying to. I'm not gonna do every piece by piece. I'm just trying to whatever comes to my mind. So I guess in 2000 something 01, they bring back the women's belt. It's a different belt since the 90s. So they brought it back. Trish won it. Jacqueline won it a couple times. So they have a lot of great. Molly Holly won a couple times. If the ones I didn't mention, I'm sorry. So I think that women roster was very stacked, in my opinion. The one with Lita and Trish, that roster was okay. They only had 2 compete wrestlers. The other ladies were just freaking Barbie dolls in the Attitude Era. What do you expect? That's what McMahon wants, for viewership. And I guess that help out the viewers, beat WCW. I wish WCW was still around today. Competed with WWE, maybe WWE would be a little better. Yeah, right. I really wish. I mean, both shows. Then Fast forward, like I said a few minutes ago, they brought in this pathetic name called the Division. The Divas division. It was awful. Ugly belt. I never did like it. They never fixed it up. They just left it as it is. But one good thing is they brought in women from the NXT division like Paige, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and all that great stuff. Even Naomi, she was part of that one group. I forgot the name of it. I'm glad that group sucked. It was waste of airtime. So they finally got her a shot, and all good stuff. So at WrestleMania 32, Stephanie McMahon revamp the women's division. Instead of the Divas division, is back to the women's revolution, because a while back, leading up to WrestleMania 32, they said give Divas a chance on social media, and I guess Stephanie finally heard it, or I don't know if that's really, maybe that was part of a storyline. Who the hell knows, We don't know that for sure. So they give the Divas a chance finally, because back in the day, sorry if I'm not going in order, a lot of these matches were squash matches, because a lot of these, like guys, if they're in the arena or if they are home, cool, a women's match, time to go to the bathroom, time to go get some snacks. Now these days, oh wow, there's a woman match, I gotta tune in. Wow, great build up. You know what I'm trying to say? It took forever because Stephanie's in charge of the women's revolution. They brought in Paige, Charlotte, Becky Lynch. They had that stupid name. They had to change it because it was a porn thing. Remember that? Back in the day? That's not the wrestler's fault. That was the WWE's creator's fault. And a lot of people on social media was shitting on that name. Hey, it's not WWE's fault. Actually, it's not the wrestler's fault. It's the WWE's fault. They should know. They should look it up before they let the wrestlers say it on TV. That's gonna be a very embarrassment. That is not PG. That is TV-14. Like they said. None of these kids know. But I guess someone said there's a porn site. No, I did not look it up. I know you guys think I do that. You guys don't believe me. But then down the road, they had a brand split. So some women went on Raw, some went on SmackDown, and then Charlotte and Sasha Banks tore up the house. For the first time ever in WWE history, they had a women's Hell in a Cell. They had a women's Mrs. the Money Bank recently. So they are breaking history in the making. Probably eventually they're going to be the cover of WWE 2K, whatever, you know what I'm saying? What year it was, it's coming up, in the future. You never know. We might have a very first Royal Rumble for women's. They're going to break all the barriers like the men did back in the day. I don't know why it took forever, but it did. Do you guys remember the TLC match? Well, it was a table match. That match sucks. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Late Cool. They had, they broke the women's belt way before the Divas belt came on board. Remember that? That was very unique. Hopefully that never ever comes back again, because we love to repackage old recycling storylines, but hopefully it doesn't happen. The reason they do that once in a while because they can't think of new ideas. So Sasha, Charlotte, great chemistry, but I'm not a big fan of Charlotte Flair because WWE wants her as her dad. Won a lot of championships, she's great on the mic, but there's got to be a lot of great wrestlers besides her. I think Banks is freaking awesome. I think Alyssa Bliss is freaking awesome. Jax is awesome, but when is she gonna get her shot? Whenever she's gonna get her win, I don't know. Maybe there's so many special treatment backstage. We don't know. Bliss, I think she's the only woman in WWE history so far win a Raw belt and a SmackDown belt in the same year. That's awesome. So these ladies are very flexible, all that good stuff. I forgot to mention, AJ Lee was the longest Divas champion, and then when she quit, Nikki broke that record, and that really sums it up. Eventually, somebody's gonna beat Nikki Bella's record. They always say records are meant to be broken. At first, I didn't like Nikki because she was doing this dumb storyline with Dana Bryan, her and her sister. Then down the road, she went on her own. She was feuding with her freaking sister so many damn times. Very stupid of WWE. But I like Nikki, but it seemed like WWE wants to keep pushing her as the next John Cena in a women's division, 2.0. Burying people, burying people, burying people, Do you think once she come back, do you think she'll be a women's champion again? Probably. She don't need any more belts and the more championships, and that really sums it up. Now, the ladies of today, like Lana, she can't cut the mustard. I think they want to make her as the next Eve Marie. That's just my opinion. Natalya, she won it back in 2010. I don't know why they don't give her the darn belt. Maybe because she's helping a young ladies out on her SmackDown roster. Manomi, she won it back at WrestleMania. She was a pretty decent champion. Carmelo, I know she's the very first Mrs. Money Bank. People like her, some people don't like her. I don't know. I don't think she's really flexible in the ring, but we'll find out whenever she cashes in. So, see, some people prefer the Attitude Era women's. Some people prefer the Russian and Galatian women of yesterday. Even Victoria is very awesome in the ring back in the day. I think she definitely should be in the Hall of Fame last year instead of Beth Phoenix. I love Beth Phoenix. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's way too early, I think the reason she got in because her husband, Edge. But stuff happens. They got special treatment backstage. So, even what's her face? Eddie's wife. I forget her name now, but she's a former general manager for Raw and SmackDown. She had a great. She was part of WrestleMania 26, the Cougar. What's her name? I forget her name now. Let me know down below. So, the ladies of the past pay the way of the ladies of today. Even Lita and Trish did it of the ladies of today also. I love the ladies when they do these high flyers moves. I'm not a big fan of ladies staying on the ground. I love the ladies go through the ropes. If the guys could do it, the ladies could do it. Hey, they signed up for that job, right? Or am I wrong? Correct. I think sometimes McMahon wants to take it easy on these women's. Even Melina. She won a lot of championships. I met her back then. She's very cool. Stephanie McMahon, she's a woman champion. She never defended it because her husband, at the time and before her life, with DX, they help her win that belt, and that was very stupid of WWE. She didn't need a belt at all. But I guess because of the whole power trip, stupid. Hard to defend that belt and all that good stuff, I forgot her name now. It starts with a V. Eddie Guerrero's wife, but I'm glad they never give her the belt because she's not really a wrestler. She's great on the mic. She's very annoying, but she's a great heel. Do you think she'll ever come back? Probably not. She don't need the money like all these other wrestlers or female wrestlers. Kelly. I saw her back in 2011. She's an okay match. Who else? The other one? She was very hot. Who was feuding with AJ Lee? I forgot. Some of those matches, no one didn't give a darn. Probably people that take a lot of bathroom breaks or on social media. So this would be a boring match. So the list is gonna go on and on. They come and go. Just like for the men, they come and go. If CM Punk never left, I guarantee that AJ Lee would still beat the company. Maybe not. Can you just imagine if AJ Lee faced the ladies of today? Anyway, back what I was saying about way before Sasha Banks. I guess she had a discussion about the women's division. If you guys were wondering about what she said, the article will be down below. So I just mostly just wing this. I don't know if you guys are gonna listen to this whole thing. Probably not, because it's a pretty long one. They came a long way. I want to ask you, my viewers, do you like the ladies of the Attitude Era, just in bra and panties and bikinis, and just do these matches? People who just want to see their bodies, or you prefer the women's of today in the major storyline with some awesome wrestling matches? It's up to you. And they even headline at WrestleMania, and all good stuff. So eventually they're gonna have a Rumble. Eventually they're gonna have a Chamber. They're gonna break every freaking thing the guys did. You know what I'm saying? The women could do also, in my opinion. Maybe they're gonna have a TLC match if it's for SmackDown or guys. I mean for the Raw. Hopefully they can have for women's. That'd be nice. Some different pace. Now, like I said a few minutes ago, if the men could do it, women could do it. They sign up for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But some of these ladies, they can't cut the mustard, like Lana and all that good stuff. So that's all I'm going to say about the women's division. They came a long way from my point of view. Now, the ones I did not say, I'm very sorry. There are so many ladies from the way before I was born until now. So I'm very tired. So once again, I hopefully you like this special podcast. Once again, if you like this, don't forget to give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that notification and give it that on your phone. Then you'll know when it's the newest upload on my YouTube channel. All my other social media accounts are down below. Have a good rest of your evening or night, however you watch this, because not watch this, listen to this. Everyone out there have a different time zone. I'm losing my breath, so I think I did a pretty good job. I think I nailed it. If I missed anything, I'm very sorry. I'm not gonna start over. So this is your friend here, Team RA. Sign off. Have a great rest of your night, evening, morning, whatever, whenever you listen to this thing. So once again, this is Team RA. Is now sign off. I am finally done. Thank God.